Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you'll be watching this broadcast. You're welcome to Let's Lovely TV. My name is Bolade. As we all know, we're in the season of election now. And so we have different kind of interview going around from all the candidates. And a few weeks ago, about 2, 3 weeks ago, I watched a video. On this video, one of the presidential candidates was addressing some people, and he said that youths should just go and wait now, that it was his turn, that he needed to become the president before the youth can now decide to come in, that he has to complete his term, then the youth could come back. But for now, he said it authoritatively that it was his turn. And everybody clapped. I wouldn't blame you. Those people didn't know better. And another time, he said that he has been nursing a lifelong ambition to become the president of Nigeria. I think that is an insult on Nigerians as a people and on Nigeria as a nation, that an individual is seeking a position in government, the highest position for that matter, just to fulfill his own personal ambition. When I saw this, I was like, what is going on in Nigeria? I went to listen to Martin Luther King Jr. video. I have a dream. Because I can say what the Black Americans were going through in those days is like what we are going through in Nigeria at the moment. The only difference is that they were in another land and we are in our own country going through what they were going through in America. They were going through poverty, they were going through discrimination, they were going through segregation, and all that kind of a thing. We are going through the same in Nigeria, in our own nation. Taking a particular course in this country, Martin Luther King Jr. was, when we were learning about leadership, was one of the example. In fact, it was number one example of a good leader our tutor used. And I went to listen to the video again. I listened to it I watched the videos a couple of times. It says, I have a dream. What are his dream? Freedom for Black Americans, end to segregation, so that all races will be equal. Discrimination, end to discrimination, end to economic and employment inequalities, end to poverty within the Black community. It was specific. And he said from that people should no longer, that Black Americans should no longer be judged by the color of their skin, but by the contents of their character. By the content of their character. That is what you call good leaders. A leader that saw the problems in his community. And he was dreaming. He was not even saying, I want to contest. People would say, why are you mentioning him? He wasn't a politician. Yes, he wasn't a politician. That is what a good leader should be. He wasn't seeking a position of power. He knew who he was. And his name is still written as one of the greatest leaders. Even in this Europe, I learned about him. It was used as an example of a good leader. But within our country, we could see poverty. We could see different kind of things. We can see it clearly. And our leaders are not seeking the position to put an end to all this, but they are seeking the position just to satisfy their own selfish interest. They want to become a president. They want to become a governors. They don't care about what Nigerians are going through. How can a country with so many resources be going through this level of poverty? Even one of them confirmed that Nigeria is the head of poverty nations. Can you imagine? And the same man who made this statement gave 100 million to get a ticket to contest for presidential election. There's no love. You don't have love. No love for humanity. No love for your people. No love of God. And what happened during the days of? And what happened with all these dreams? Yes, at least 80% of these dreams, if not 90, were achieved. Today, even it says the Civil Rights Act of 1964 was made just from this speech. Voting rights of 1965, ending segregation, was made in US to end segregation. What a great leader. But you can never hear our leaders say, I have a dream. I want to see poverty get out of Nigeria one day. I want to see one day we have good schools. Our children, all the children of the poor are enjoying what our own children are enjoying. We have good hospital one day. Security, one good security system one day. You can never hear them say that. People that were abducted during the train attack, they are still there. Nobody is talking about them. And they're all giving 100 million here and there to secure tickets to contest for election. And I went online and said, what is the meaning? It's like people don't even know the meaning of government. They thought the government is created just for people to go there and go and show that, yes, I became the president of this country. Or I rule as governor. Now I'm a president of Nigeria. I've been to the Senate. I've been everywhere. All the position of power in this country, I've occupied all of them. Where are you taking them to? You're not taking them anywhere. Everything you have achieved is going to end on this earth. You're not taking them anywhere. And I went into, this is not a class. This is not, I'm not teaching government here, but just for us to understand a couple of things. I went online, just pick one definition. What's a government? The definition I pick says is the system or group of people governing an organized community, generally a state, nation. When we talk about government, people just conclude that, we are talking about Mr. President. We're talking about the governors. No. I went online to check. I think we have about 26 ministries. All the ministries that are taking care of one department or the other, they are governments. Because decisions are being made from all these ministries. The decision about how to move Nigeria forward, how to move a state, a country forward, are being made from these ministries. And I now ask, what are the responsibilities of government? Number one is creating and enforcing the rules of the society: defense, foreign affairs, economy, and public services. You are not just going to government just to fulfill your own selfish ambition. No, you are going there to work. You are going there to work with your meeting members to create rules and to enforce these rules. That is what people are allowed to do and what they are not allowed to do. You are allowed to do this, you are not allowed to do this. Even the one you are allowed to do, this is the way you have to do it. This is the way you are not allowed to do it. Those are rules. And those are the things we're enjoying in this part of the world. That is why we're enjoying peace here, because they have rules and they enforce the rules. Number two, responsibility of the government. Say, producing services that individuals can't effectively, underline that, provide for themselves. And if you look at Nigeria, you will see government is not, they are not providing these services at all. What are these services? Number one, good healthcare system. Good healthcare. Not everyone can afford to be flying up and down like our people in government, like our politicians. They travel to Canada, to America to treat just headache, just toothache. They are there because they didn't provide any good health care in Nigeria. They too cannot even entrust their lives. They can't entrust their health in the kind of health system we have in Nigeria now. That is why they fly everywhere to go and treat themselves. What about the common people? Where do they go? Nowhere to go. No equipment in the hospital. Sometimes you go to hospital. A friend's loved one brought her loved one to the hospital. There was no bed. Said people were outside like this, lying down outside. In this 21st century in Nigeria, no good healthcare system. Number two, we're talking about services that individuals can't effectively provide for themselves. We're talking about security. We can see the security breakdown in Nigeria. We can see attack here and there in Nigeria because no security. The security system is poor. And that is one of the responsibility of the government, to make sure they have solid, sound security system in place so that the lives of the citizens can be secure. Lives of citizens are not secured. Killing here and there, kidnapping here and there in Nigeria. And for them, they don't care because it has no effect in them. Their children have not been killed. Their wives have not been killed. They themselves, they are there. Their children are abroad and they fly all the time. We talk about good roads. That's number three. Do we have good roads? No. No good roads. Some people some communities, they just gather themselves together, they contribute money to fix some bit, but they can't do it because it is not a service that they can provide effectively for themselves. Even if you try to fix this side of the road, what about that side of the road? Come to this Western world. Nice roads. Always doing adjustment here and there. No potholes. Because of bad roads, lots of lives have been lost. Many lives have been lost on Nigerian roads because of bad roads. Another one is education. What happens to education in Nigeria is zero. All public schools, in fact, they are almost closed down. Nothing is being taught. I mean, public school is just, schools are just mess in Nigeria. That is why you see private schools springing up here and there. In the next 1 or 2 years now, you'll be counting more private schools in Nigeria than public schools, because government is not taking the responsibility of providing public education, because it's not everyone that can afford to send their children to private schools, and no equipment in public schools to train the children. Even some of the buildings, they are almost collapsed. I saw a video. They recorded this video during the rainy season. The children were sitting down. They were soaked in water. Their roofs were leaking. Water pouring on these kids in this 21st century. And our leaders are enjoying. They are flying their children abroad, up and down. Their children are here, every part of Western world, going to school. Why will they provide it? They don't care, because it doesn't affect them or affect any of the family members. God have mercy. Their children are going to school, best of the best school. And in this country, in public schools, in fact, if public school is just a tiny percentage in this part of the world, tiny. I think in Nala is 0.2%. The whole, you talk about elementary schools, junior secondary schools, senior secondary schools, and universities, colleges, and whatnot like that. The whole, I think, is just 0.2% of private schools we have in the whole of Ireland. And I think in UK it's just about 7%. And in Nigeria, we are having like, like, in fact, it's like they are this. I try to write them. I just don't want to bore you with it. I have it there. I have it here. Another one is responsibilities of government, providing services that individuals can't effectively provide for themselves. We talk about 24 hours electricity. Do we have it? No. Since I've been in this country now, maybe only one or twice that the electricity went off. And they will have, not the whole of Ireland, not the whole, they won't do that, the whole of the country. No. And they won't do it when they will have announced it if they needed to do anything. And they won't do it when you needed the electricity, not in the night that your electricity. No. They will do it during the day when they know everybody must have gone to work, children gone to school. That is when they do it, just for 30 to 1 hour. And they only happened it just about 1 or twice since I came into this country. And the funniest thing, Nigerians are trying to provide electricity for themselves, and it's hurting them. Everyone has generator. Everyone has a generator. I'm just even thinking, those people importing generator, will they even ever pray that there should be electricity in Nigeria? No. And there's a ministry, a department in charge of this service. They don't care. Their own is to collect bribes from people importing generators. And the people in government, they don't even care, because they have standby generators in their houses. And generators are not meant to be using the way we are using it in Nigeria. In this part of the world, they use it in a camp where there's no electricity. And they have to go and put it far away from where people are. They use it in the farm. They use it in a camp. That's all. Not in residential buildings everywhere like this, filled with generators. There are fumes coming out of those generators. And they are toxic. You can't see them. They are odorless, they are colorless, but they are toxic. And I'm sure many people will have been killed from this, because that thing is dangerous to health. Very, very dangerous. Can harm brain, can destroy organs in the body. And Nigerians are using it. Wherever you, even go online, check. If you want to use this generator, it has to be very far away. 2 meters away, 20 meters away. You can calculate the 2 meters we had during the peak of COVID-19, multiply by 10. How many people can keep their generator like that, except all these our politicians that have very big compound. They will just go and station the gem very far away from themselves. But poor people, they keep it. Some of them keep it at the entrance of their doors. Some of them keep it at the back of their windows. Ah, Nigerian leaders, why are you doing this? Where's the love for humanity? Where's the love for your great nation, Nigeria? Where's the love for your people, for your country people? Where's the love? There's no love. You are selfish. And the last one is the social services. That is support and assistance to the people who need them. We have in this country, they support you. If I need support, I mean, they have different organizations where I can go to for support, and they will support me. They have the ones in charge of education. That is, if you are a parent and you don't have much, you don't have a job that can pay for your children's education, they can support you. They give your child a grant for them to go through universities, and they provide different kind of support in this country, accommodation, different kind of support, welfare support, different kind support, assistance, safeguarding children and vulnerable adults. The word safeguarding is not even in Nigeria, because you can see children being abused here and there in every part of Nigeria. Look at the one that recently happened of twins. The news came out. I think they just sentenced the man recently. A man entrusted his twins, girls, with his friend, a pastor for that matter. And while the friend was away, he was abusing them. Abusing them. And there are cases like that. Children are being kidnapped here and there in Nigeria. I saw a one that was rescued. I think I was reading a news 2 days ago. The little child was rescued. The child was sold from one hand to the other. Thank God they rescued him or her. I don't know. And look at the building that collapsed recently in Lagos. I think another one happened after that. I'm talking about the one that a couple died in. As at the time I read the news, they counted 10 people dead. What pained me most about this is the fact that some government agencies were coming there to extort money from them, from these people. The building has been declared distress. This is where the support services come from. Support service come from. The government is supposed to rehouse these people, give them alternative accommodation, and demolish the building. No, let them there. The son of the owner of the house said, I gave them quick notice. Honestly, I wouldn't blame those people. Where will they go? They didn't have money to go and get another accommodation. Even the landlord son even said he left the house and went to rent an apartment for himself. These people didn't have money to go and rent. That is where the government is supposed to come in. Rehouse them, give them alternative accommodation, and demolish the building. But they said 4 times the government agency will come in charge of this thing. They will come, seal the place, they will go there, gather money, and go and pay. They will come back, unseal it, go back, seal it, come back. For 4 times. Those people supposed to be charged to court for playing with lives of people. They're supposed to be charged. For that. What can we say? Nigerian leaders, Nigerian politicians, stop taking a position. Stop contesting because because you're trying to fulfill your ambition, your selfish ambition. Government seat is not for you to fulfill your ambition. No, it's for you to go and work and serve your nation. And look at the problems in your nation and try to find solution to it. But because you are all going there to fulfill your ambition, that's why you've not been able to do anything. You are getting richer while the common people are getting poorer. The more you go from one position to the other, many of you don't even have any job. The only job you have is politics. That's the only job you have. You keep going there, keep accumulating wealth for yourself and for your children. Remember one thing. What does it profit a man if he gains the whole world and loses his soul? When you gain the whole world, remember you are not going out of this world with any of the money you are gathering up and down. Of course, you enjoy it. You will live, you're living in the best house, living the best life, flying up and down, this and that, and you have this attached to your name, all these titles, whatever you call them. But let me tell you something, a day is coming. You'll be lying down there like this. None of this thing will work for you. I believe you're still going abroad now to go and take treatments. You're managing your head up and down. One day, that your money will be ashamed one day and will not be able to help you. Yes, that day is coming. That is coming. Because if you can be living, you are leading poor people and you are getting such a huge salary, then you are wicked. You are wicked people. I'm just trying. I don't want to be. I said I will not be insulting people on this platform, but sometimes when I think about it, it just annoys me. We are living in a nation now. What is the difference between here and Nigeria? They love their people. They love their people. They provided everything. Even those of us who came from Africa, from every part of the world, we are still benefiting the same thing just because we are here. Whereas in your own country, your own people cannot even benefit anything. You are the only one enjoying. Where is your conscience? That you know in your brain you can go abroad. You go to England, you go to UK. I mean, you go to every part of the world to go and treat yourself. Where will a common man go? Nowhere. So many people are dying because nothing to take care of them. I mean, anyway, we shall continue to talk. One day, one day, God will intervene. And I'm praying that I will live to see that day, that the Lord God Almighty will remove all of you who are destroying Nigeria and install a new government that will take Nigeria to a promised land. And if Nigeria is going to stop existing, so be it. So be it. Because I'm not seeing the purpose of Nigeria continue to stand when people are suffering like this. People are suffering. People are dying. Death every corner of Nigeria. And you are enjoying. You are not concerned. God is watching. God is watching. Dear viewers, thank you for watching. I just have to end this broadcast now. But before I leave, I have to tell you, please, your opinions, your comments are very, very important. I need to know your opinion. And if you have a concern, or you have a topic you want me to talk about, I am available. My number is attached. You can see my number there. You can call me directly or WhatsApp, leave your message, even if I'm not available. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And please subscribe, like, share. Let this program reach our politicians so that they know that we're not joking, we're serious, and we need a change, not the kind of change we have now, but a good change. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you.